The way that you can get young people to understand, look, most people, even if they're not in the 1%, they want to get to the 1%, right? Everybody.
But some people would say that's not true. Some people would say, no, it's not what I want. I want to be comfortable, and I want to pursue whatever my interests are.
Why? But what? And again, and what are those interests? I mean, people. And,
maybe they're
again,
art. Maybe it's
Yeah, but they still have to eat. They still have.
Right.
They still need clothes. So
but they just want to be comfortable. They don't necessarily want to be a 1%er.
Right, but you're going to get those things better from the free market. If you're the free market is going to make you more comfortable than a government program. And if you're just trying to have a shortcut and saying, look, just steal some money from that rich person and give it to me. Mm-hmm. But most people even don't just want to squeak by. I mean, most people want to achieve something. They want to strive to get the most they can out of life. And, if you want to get a job, I mean, somebody has to hire you. Somebody has to have the capital. Somebody has to be able to pay you, right? You're not going to get a job from a poor person, right? They don't have anything to offer. They don't have capital to give you. They can't pay, write a paycheck. So people will understand, hey, I got my first job from somebody in the 1%. Okay, and now I'm in the 1% myself because I was able to gain some experience, gain some knowledge, So you could talk to younger people and really show them a different path. One is, relying on government and thievery, because that's really, most people would agree that theft is wrong, right? If the two of us got together and beat you up, although obviously we can't, but assuming we could, we beat you up and we took your money, you would say that's wrong, right? You can't do that. Well, if we got together and voted for a congressman to take your money, we outvoted you 2-1. Why is that any better? I mean,
right.
Why is it okay to steal through the ballot box, but it's not okay to do it directly?
Right.
So,
well, the argument against that would be that it's not stealing, that you're just creating policies that even the playing field.
No, that's stealing.
People that are in the 1%, like these hedge fund dudes that have these giant houses in the Hamptons, they've accumulated massive amounts of wealth, and they're using that to influence politicians and change laws and regulations.
They shouldn't be able to use it to influence politicians. That's why we have to take the influence away from politicians, take away that power. But there's a wealthy hedge fund guy. That doesn't mean I have the right to go steal his Maserati just because he's rich, and I don't have the right to tax him to take that Maserati either. It's just another form of theft. When you believe in the free market or libertarian, you're giving somebody the idea, look, you don't have to get rich by stealing what somebody else has. You can do it on your own. And you can benefit from what other people have. Because the only way people get rich in a free market is by delivering services that other people value. The only exception is if you get rich through government connections. And that is not a fault of capitalism. That is a fault of government. When you empower government to sell favors for the highest bidder, that is not an indictment of capitalism. That is socialism, right? And so that's what we have to stamp out. We have to make sure that you can't succeed by bribing a politician, that you can't use government power to create wealth, that if you want to get wealthy, you have to be wealthy as a result of voluntary interactions with other human beings without government involvement, right? Government is there to protect my rights, protect my property, protect my life from other people who might infringe upon my rights, from people who could steal it. But government is not there to give you things. It's not there to give you a job. It's not there to give you health care. You need to earn those things on your own.